This happened a while ago when I had moved into my own place for the first time. My parents had lent me money for a place, so I decided to move into a duplex type house by myself. Anyway, after about a month of living there, I had gotten settled in and became quite friendly with my neighbors. One morning I went to the mailbox to get bills and stuff, and I noticed that someone had broken it open. The metal lock on the back looked like it was shimmied off or something like that. I looked inside and mail was there, but it was all opened and put back in their ripped envelopes. At the time I didn't think much of it, and I was just pissed off. Jump forward a few days and it's early in the morning. I had got up and was about to go to work. I opened my door to walk to my car and I realized I had forgotten my tablet. I walked back inside, leaving my front door wide open. I walked back to the front door to see a man in a hoodie standing outside my door. I dropped my stuff and let out a little squealing sound. I was more surprised than scared. He was outside my door at this point. All I could think to say was, "Hi!" He didn't say anything. I picked up my stuff and walked towards the door to speak to him when I saw he was holding a black flip knife in his hand. I screamed as loud as I could and ran into my house, not looking back. I ran to the bathroom directly down the main hall of the house and locked myself in. It was a sliding door. I curled up on the floor and listened. I could hear him walking down my hallway. I just continued to scream as loud as I could. Here is the great thing about living in a duplex. My neighbors were a married couple in their early 60s who at the time were sitting down for breakfast. I didn't know at the time, but the husband was an ex-police officer. Yay! I'll switch over to what happened through the eyes of my neighbor from what I heard and what they tell me. I'll call the ex-cop Bill. They eating breakfast when they faintly heard me scream the first time when I saw him at the door. When I started screaming at the top of my lungs, Bill obviously thought something was wrong. He stuffed his gun under his belt just in case. You can see the bathroom from my front door and remember that the front door is wide open. Bill arrived at my front door to see the guy with the knife in his hand and his face pressed up against the bathroom door. Bill draws his gun and screams, "I don't know who the fuck you are, but drop the fucking knife!" I hear this through the door and I immediately feel a sense of relief but also of adrenaline. Now this is where I say that I tell you that until you've heard gunshots in a confined space, you do not realize how loud they are. Apparently the guy didn't take the hint from Bill and ran at him with the knife. 3 deafening shots rang out. "Stay in there for the time being." I recognized the voice immediately as Bill's. I was never more relieved in my life. Long story short, Bill got 3 near-perfect shots on the guy's shoulder, enough to stop him in his tracks. The police came within minutes and took the guy away in an ambulance. Apparently, he had been watching my house ever since I moved in and was a prior sex offender. So if it was not for my neighbors, I probably wouldn't be writing this right now. Sorry this was so long. Edit. Thanks guys for all your positive comments. I never expected people to take any notice. P.